Okay, so if you're watching this, it means you're awesome and want to learn more about cooking. So, we're going to start making the puff pastry. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and throw them into a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you want to turn this off and just buy puff pastry, because I don't even know how you would do this without one of these bad boys. So 2 cups of flour, just in our food processor there. And the next secret is butter. Of course it is. The layers of cold butter, when they hit the oven, actually make the little puffness. So we're going to make layers and layers of butter. You need to start with just 4 tablespoons. We don't want to overload it. And this butter is nice and cold. That's half a stick of butter for those of you who are awesome and use stick to butter. And you want to cut this just into little pieces and throw it in the food processor. Okay, so that's all of the 4 tablespoons of cut cold butter. And you're just going to do 10 to 12 1-second pulses. I did 12 just for good measure. And if you look, bam, there should be no more butter. It should just look like crumbly mixture. Now you're going to add the rest of the butter. So the rest of the, so we wanted 20 tablespoons total, so we've got 4. You math majors, that's 16 more tablespoons. So same deal, cut and throw them all in there. Master of the house, keeper of a zoo, ready to relieve my pursuit. 1, 2, watering the wine, making up the weight, picking up the knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody loves a landlord, everybody's bosom friend. Do whatever pleases Jesus, so I played him in the end. Audition for Les Mis. Didn't make it. No, I'm just kidding. I did. Okay, and oh, there's so much butter. The rest of it goes in. Whoop. Some on the floor. That's okay. Now you know the secrets. And pulse this 2 times. 1, 2. Very good. Now we want to dissolve 1 teaspoon of salt in about 6 tablespoons of cold water. So we're going to do that. So we've got 6 tablespoons of cold, again, water. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And just mix that up real nice. Okay, throw this in our mixture. Dump it all in. And pulse 4 times. It doesn't really look like dough, it's super crumbly, but that is the magic of this. So, we need to take some cling film, just some saran wrap. Good Lord. And lay it out. So just kind of leave it opened, and I'm really lame, but 12 by 18 is what you want it at, and I'm actually going to measure. So my saran wrap is about 12 long, and 18 is there. Oh, this is a big rectangle. Okay, so, and I'm just going to leave it still attached, because then we'll fold the rest of it over. So take your mixture and just kind of lay it out. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay. And now you want to kind of pat it down. And there's so much butter in here, it's going to form a dough. And now take some more saran wrap. And actually cover the top of it. And now you want to try to roll it out into a rectangle in those parameters. So, fun stuff. And this will actually start forming it into a dough. I know people at home are probably like, good Lord, why is he doing this? I could think of no better way than to spend my birthday. Not even lying. Awesome or needs help? You be the judge. Okay, so now we're going to create lots of little layers of butter so that when this bad boy hits the oven, it is going to puff. So take off your plastic wrap, and this plastic wrap makes it so easy. You're going to take the top of your so the long side is facing you. Just take your plastic wrap, oops, some of it escaped, and you're just going to fold it to the middle, like that, and you can peel this back. And then you're going to take the bottom, and you're going to fold it over that. Perfect. So now you've got kind of like a log. And now you're going to rotate the whole thing. So the long, oh, that looks dirty. Get your mind out of the gutter. And you're actually going to roll it up into a log. So we're creating like well, not hundreds, tens of little layers of butter that all of this is going to hit and puff and be exciting and wonderful. And we just keep rolling and squishing. And one more time. Perfect. And squish it down. And now we have this nice little square of homemade puff pastry. NBD. That's all there is to it. So we've got our own homemade puff pastry. And this is going to be used in the beef Wellington, like everything else in this GD recipe. It also needs to cool for a minimum of an hour. And once that's done, we can actually assemble it and throw it in the oven. We're almost done. Easiest recipe ever. Kind of? Not really. I don't know. We'll be back.